Yeah, and it's a very special day today because we have a wonderful guest who's been waiting online, and so I will introduce him now. My guest has been a guest on the Dave Levine Show, many probably more than any other guest since I started the show in 2008. He is the chairman of Prince William County Board of Supervisors in upstate Virginia. Since 2006, he's made that county an unfriendly place for illegal aliens with, in part, the implementation of the 287G program between DHS, the federal government, and the county. And that is where, of course, sheriff's deputies and some local police are trained by DHS agents, ICE agents, to be basically federal agents. And it helps speed up the deportation process, folks. It's a very important program, which was so popular, President Barack Obama got rid of it because he was trying to do everything he could in those 8 years to protect illegal aliens in the U.S. Under my guest's leadership, the County Board of Supervisors of Prince William County has controlled taxes spending that has led to savings of over $200 million for the county residents during his time as chairman. The county has been upgraded to a AAA bond rating status. You can't say that about a lot of counties around the country. By all three credit agencies, small business has been a priority for him, cutting in half the time to permit a business. The county was ranked number one locality in job growth in Virginia and the number three locality for job growth in the nation. As chairman of the supervisors, he has received national recognition for implementing the nation's toughest crackdown on illegal immigration, resulting in the county turning over more than 7,500 criminal illegal aliens, to ICE. This led to a 48.7% drop in violent crime. Now, folks, that is a huge figure, and we'll be talking with him about this. He led the charge to remove all county fees associated with concealed carry permits, the first locality in Virginia to do so. He is an international trade attorney with his own practice. Now, he did lose the GOP primary to Rhino Ed Gillespie by 1%, and now he's hoping to win next week's Virginia GOP primary on Tuesday to eventually face Hillary Clinton's running mate, uber liberal Senator Tim Kaine. We don't need to boo him. No, not on the Dave Levine Show. Corey Stewart, welcome back to the Dave Levine Show, my friend.
Hey, Dave, I'm sorry we don't have much time. I'm walking you to an event here in a couple minutes, but it's great to be on your show.
Okay, well, thanks for the time. We really appreciate it. I found it funny that the left is going berserk over fellow anti-amnesty conservative Chris Kobach riding in a parade in Kansas in a converted red, white, and blue Army Jeep with a inoperable 50-millimeter gun in the back seat. It's just causing all kinds of problems for the left. Kobach is neck and neck in the polls with Governor Collier there in Kansas, and I'm predicting that this move will win him support. Are you planning a similar move between now and next week's primary?
Well, we did have an AR-15 giveaway last year.
Great.
We will continue to do things like that. I mean, it's important. I believe that every morning when you wake up, you need to figure out a way to annoy and offend at least one liberal.
Is Senator McConnell's is it the NSRC PAC? Are they pouring money into your opponent, the Rhino Nick Fragis's campaign?
Yeah, they are. They're putting money into his race. Mitch McConnell and all of his cronies up there who are anti-Trump and they're for amnesty. They'll do anything to try to keep people like me, out of the United States Senate. But we're leading in the polls. I think we're going to come very, very. I think we're going to win. We can certainly use people's help from across the country, but when I'm in there, I'll be a strong supporter of the president, and I'll be one of the first votes I hope to take is to remove Mitch McConnell as the majority leader.
That would be awesome. We're talking with Corey Stewart, who, of course, is running in the primary in Virginia next Tuesday, the 12th. Corey, do you need more than, well, you need votes, of course, but I mean, the people outside the state that aren't residents, they can't vote, unfortunately, for you. Is money an important issue right now for you? And if it is, where can they send it?
Yeah, money, of course, is always, it's really needed. Everything goes into ads right now. And if they can go to CoreyStewart.com, in my website, that would be great. This is one of the seats where we've got, we're going to be able to control it with I'm a big Trump supporter, and the numbers are moving so quickly that we have a good chance of knocking out Tim Kaine, who of course was Hillary Clinton's running mate. That is going to send such a shockwave through the left and through the establishment as well.
What do the recent polls show, or your internal polls show?
Well, they show me up against my establishment opponent by 20 points. I'm leading by 20 points in the poll.
Wow.
Yeah, but since then, you've had the NRSC and other establishment groups, amnesty groups have been piling on the ads, attacking me and so forth.
Uh-huh.
So, if we can fight that off. But the big news is this, and this poll just came out yesterday. Tim Kaine's approval rating is below 50%. In fact, it's well below 50. It's at 44. And for an incumbent, just 5 months out from the general election, that's really bad news for Tim Kaine. We've got a very, very good shot at knocking out Tim Kaine.
Oh, that's amazing. One more, I know you have to go, Corey. One more question, if you don't mind. The elections, I should say the primaries last night were disappointing for me, except in Montana. And I was extremely disappointed, of course, that Travis Allen lost here. I was very strongly supporting him. He was my guest a few weeks ago. And I think Chris McDaniel is going to be running again. He's running in Mississippi for Senate. Do you feel, I think you're the guy that's going to get, when you win, this is going to be just a blockbuster win for conservatives all over the country. The media will have to cover it. That's one of the main reasons why Travis Allen didn't win yesterday, was because the media basically ignored him. Is that what they're doing? They can't do that to you in Virginia, can they?
No, they've never been able to ignore me. They hate me, but they can't ignore me because I am a very, very aggressive, ruthless campaigner. I've had to do that, because where I hold office, I lead a very large county in Northern Virginia. It's the second largest locality in the state, and it's very Democratic leaning, but I've been able to win it by getting out the base, cracking down on illegal immigration actually helps me with African Americans. And I think that's something that Republicans need to learn, that you should be tough on illegal immigration. People want people to do that. They don't want amnesty. They don't want sanctuary cities. And you know that in California, of course. So that's where we're going.
Well, great. I look forward to seeing the percentage of the black vote that you get. I don't know what it will be. I know blacks generally vote 97% for the Democrats, but maybe that's changing.
I think it is. I think we're up for a watershed election here in November. I think that you're going to see this around the country. The Democrats, as they always do, they always overreach. They go too far. And this sanctuary city stuff that is really hurting them with, middle of the road Democrats and a lot of African Americans who really want the government to crack down on illegal immigration. They know that illegal immigration affects African Americans more than any other demographic group. They want us to do something about it. And all the Democrats are doing is, amnesty this, amnesty that. If we crack down, we're going to start getting a larger and larger percentage of the black vote.
Well, thanks for telling me about that poll. By the way, can you tell me what that poll was so that we can look it up?
Yeah, it was by the Roanoke. I think it was a Roanoke College poll. Came out yesterday. Yeah, so check it out. Tim Kaine is below 50%. He's at 44%.
Oh, that's terrific. Well, 20-point lead. Hey, I'd take a 10-point lead at this point, but let's all get out for Corey Stewart. Corey, give us your web one more time so people can send donations to you.
Yeah, CoreyStewart.com, and we could really use your help here in the Commonwealth of Virginia to defeat Tim Kaine.
Thanks, Corey Stewart, for being my guest, folks. This hopefully will be the next U.S. Senator from this great state of Virginia. Corey, we look forward to talking with you after the primary next Tuesday.
Thanks a lot, Dave. I appreciate the time.
Hey, have a great day and go get them.